Well, let's just hope we don't have today happen what happened yesterday. Okay, let's try to avoid that from happening again. Um, as you can see, I'm getting older, and I can see my gray hairs coming in. Yes, you are. Yes. As far as rallies, I didn't get any knowledge of being invited to one this weekend or something, but I'm sure it's probably gonna happen. So let's see if we can continue on with a good show like we started out yesterday. Before we were interrupted by a very unappropriate actions of one individual. Because that was kind of, beyond respectable. And I don't really know why me and Sweet Potato Farmer can't seem to get our heads together. Why he does that. One person that does know him, I asked Tiger Kitty if she could talk to him and find out why he keeps going at it. Why are you telling me to shut up here, Solo? So, how are we going to do today? Well, I got my appointment at 7 o'clock with my therapist. Okay, 6 o'clock. It's 6:45. I do not know if the wild group is playing or not. About 7:30. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open and maybe at least keep my truck's transmission ready to rumble. I've been on YouTube since July 16th, 2010. I do have a rally race car tram, but it doesn't quite work with my steering wheel. I did try to get to work with a wheel, but the game was originally designed for a keyboard, which I got the wheel to kind of work with it, but not that well. Yes, I have a therapist appointment tonight at 6 to 6:45. We'll continue those until the money expires on October 20th, 2025. Well, congratulations, Bradley. I'm glad you were pretty close to that period of time. Really. And you're talking about the insects in my apartment? Are you talking about the people like Yam Ranch that call all over my YouTube channel to try to make trouble? Oh. Well, they'll be dying soon. Because the reason is it's going to be cold. And then those that are not already hiding in the walls are going to be yeah. Yeah, but they're not my fault, though. No, they're not Michelle's fault, but it's from the being in an urban environment where there are other apartments nearby. Yes, Noodles. I'll put the panel open now. Alright, I'm at. Where's my cursor? Right over there. Okay. Admit one. Closed
Hey, Michelle.
captions. Yeah.
So I gotta let you know something, all right? When you speak about this person, you bring this person to the show, which means that the person is now part of the show. Do you want that?
Unfortunately, that person's been watching the show like a cockroach the whole time.
Yeah, I understand that, but do you want that person to be part of the show?
No, I don't.
Okay, so then Michelle, I'm just giving you some advice. You shouldn't be talking about them. Everyone saw what happened. Everyone knows what's going
Well,
on.
right now, I'd like to want to do the equipment, get some herbicide and let's say some ways to remove the person from growing in my patch of dirt. How about that for an answer?
Yeah, so Michelle, I get you're upset by this person. I told this to Michael Nelson. Michael Nelson does this. He constantly brings up this person. When you do that, you're involving this person in your show, and this person becomes part of your show.
Speaking of
Do you
that,
understand?
how come Mr. Nelson hasn't been on the show lately?
He has a lot of things going on, Michelle. He's got some personal things going on, and I
Okay.
speak to him. You can reach out to him, Michelle. He's
I
in your
did.
Discord.
I
Reach
did
out to him.
send him a message on Discord some time ago, and he said
Well,
he
yeah.
was nice
So,
enough. He said thank you, but I guess he kind of was. My schedule doesn't quite work when his schedule is.
yeah, I mean, Michelle, all you got to do is keep in touch with people, ask them how they're doing. People respect that, Michelle.
Yeah.
It's just like saying thank you and hello and goodbye.
By the way,
That's all.
so is there another rally on Saturday? And if so, where is it?
Yeah, so it's going to be at the Paramusboro Hall on Saturday. So it's about, I guess, promoting the Republican candidates
Uh huh.
that are being that are coming up in the upcoming election. So
All right.
might
Well,
not.
I can certainly make that if you want. But I would like to have if you could send me some basic information about the candidates. So at least I could review their notes about what their platforms are, what their
Would you like me to forward? Would you like me to forward you the email?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay,
please.
I can do that. I'll do it later though.
Uh, so what are you doing right now? It's a little chilly this morning. You can see I got a sweater on.
Yeah, I'm outside having my coffee. I'm kind of beat. I got the wake tomorrow for my stepfather, so I gotta get ready for that.
At least that's one for your stepfather, right?
Yeah.
Is that the
So when you
man
do
that
it,
I met?
no, Michelle, that was my father that you met.
Oh, okay.
But so yeah, so I gotta take care of some stuff when I get home.
Okay. So now that place you were working yesterday, I think you said it was purchased by Timu.
Yeah, so it's one of the facilities that they ship all the Temu products out of. It's a humongous facility.
Yeah, I saw that. Now, because of Trump's tariffs, um, because they don't make things here, they just have storage here. They're still going to be charging us tariffs, even if they're in a warehouse already in the United States.
I have no clue.
I don't know either.
Michelle, here's the thing: like, as a regular guy who doesn't make that much money, but tries to pay for everything on his own, the only thing I care about are my taxes right now. I don't want to be taxed out the ass anymore. I can't afford it. And I think maybe maybe the federal government doesn't realize that, and they have to know that. It's like you're strangling the shit out of them. I'm not getting a raise. It would be okay if we were all getting raises, right? But I haven't gotten a raise in 4 years. You know, there's no overtime.
Right. Well, the first thing is you know that the government's in a shutdown because the Democrats basically refuse to work with anything. They want to give more free money to illegals, and that was one of the reasons why they couldn't resolve the business of the budget. And um, so the government is in a partial shutdown because the Democrats refuse to yield on their free programs for this for the welfare. I mean, for the immigrant moms, not the welfare moms. Well, the immigrant moms. They're
Right.
actually
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, well, you got to realize the reason why that is, why they're pushing for this so hard is because, Michelle, this is a voting block for them. This is their voting block. This is,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. I get it, but it's kind of just an example of where we need to kind of find a solution. We have technically enough people in Congress, in the Senate. We could, in some cases, overrule the Democrats. But I guess budget resolutions isn't one of those areas where we can use our majority vote.
yeah, yeah. Michelle, I don't know where this shit's gonna lead, and to be honest with you, I really don't care. Um, I just don't want to be paying for this shit anymore. These people are fucked up. They just
I
they
think the
just want to keep.
Republicans agree with you on that. I mean, I don't think a lot of Americans want to pay for this either,
Yeah,
because this country officially can't afford to do that. And on top of that, even if we could do that, the people that are asking for the free stuff, the drifters, the grifters, um, they're not paying into the system either. They're not paying taxes. They're not. I mean, sure, maybe they're renting homes or things like that, but they're not paying back all the money that they've been borrowing.
they never will.
Yeah, and they never will because they're not Americans.
They don't. They have no. There's no. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand how these people can get the benefits that we all need. And for instance, like you got people like I hate to bring them up, but like Dave 25, right? The guy who was born here, the guy's trying to get on disability,
Right.
right? And it's a nightmare. These people that want disability, they can't even get on it. But if you're an illegal immigrant coming to this country, they want to subsidize you. You know?
And just like in the UK, we're putting these illegals in nice hotels and sanctuary cities like New York. And who's paying for the hotels? You and I are.
Well, just recently, I'm talking about this morning. One of these housing complexes blew up in the Bronx. And I don't know really what's going on yet, but I wouldn't doubt if people start, like I said yesterday, I wouldn't doubt if people start getting angry and doing bad things, Michelle. You
Yeah.
know?
So let me take a look at some of the side chat here. Bradley says, I'm good, yeah. I hope everyone having a good day. I drove over to Chesapeake Bay Bridge today. That was fun. I was freaking myself out talking about crashing off the bridge with a semi 18 wheeler right next to me. Braindead says, darn Democrats and their illegals. Bradley says, don't forget to leave a like. It used to be Republicans and the illegals, and everyone hated the NIS, the INS. Let's start an Amish commune, says Brain Dead. Bradley says, same game, different names. Braindead says, North Amish Snow Cult. Chris says, y'all are spoiled. You want to buy, but you don't want to budget your money for that when you don't need. Y'all want with no fiscal responsibility. Braindad says, did you do the wiring their noodles? Ned said, they just built 3 Habitat for Humanity houses on my street, says Nads. Hey Michelle and Lummy, how you doing, Nads? Hi guys, says Nads. Well, first of all, as far as spending habits go, I think American people are realizing our government can spend like that and live off credit card debt. One reason why we can't, so we kind of are using a government as our role model, which is a very bad example because our government can do bonds, we can't, right? I mean, that would be kind of nice, right? Buy some Michelle bonds, right? Help finance her projects. Well, actually, you do if you're a YouTuber. Kind of. Well, I try not to. I do have a balanced budget. Part of my policies. I don't. I know that some people don't, but I'm trying to work on my balanced budget too. But because everybody pays for things in plastic, and the fact that my bank is getting
On disability or not, people are trying to hold on to whatever they got.
yeah, it's true. But even the non-disabled are too. But what about the fact is that people who are living in their vans and their motorhomes and they're having the vans and motorhomes repossessed, not because they owe money, but because they're being repossessed by law because they're technically after the Supreme Court ruling in Washington State. The states and the cities can now charge fines for illegal camping for homeless people.
Well, I mean,
as well as
so,
seize and asset forfeiture.
Yeah, I'm all for like people being able to do whatever they want. But Michelle, when they make these laws and it's only good for certain people based on their status, I mean that's kind of that's wrong. You know, I mean why do I have to pay a certain amount of money just to camp out somewhere? I need permits. I need all this stuff. But if I was a homeless person, right? The state just looks at them and fucking just turns their head. But if it was me, because they know I have money, they're gonna come after me. Like I don't think that's right.
See, the thing is, the way I think that I forgot what the name of the town was, but the way they said it is illegal camping, meaning you're just parking on the side of the street, is considered a health and safety issue, which, as we've seen in shanty towns, can be. I mean, if somebody wants you to do it on their private property, that's between you and them, as that's been the rule here in Connecticut. So that's why Ed was always allowed to park at St. Mary's Church in Torrington, because the church agreed to let him park his motorhome there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's complaining about it. I'm talking about like Michelle, like on state land, or like maybe even on the streets, like. You know, I mean, like I get text out the ass, and it's not fair. Like I just look at that, and it's like you obviously don't respect me because I have money. Like they see that I have money, therefore they think I should be paying more of it. You know. Meanwhile, these people get away with everything. Like I don't want to pay into a system like that.
Yeah. Well, I think that there's got to be a better solution for the long-term reality that more and more people are losing their homes and their apartments, and they're living and they're stuck in their vehicles. I think that there needs to be some, a better solution than trying to tow away a person's car or house, which has become their house. You know, I think that there has to be a more, reasonable accommodations too. For example, like you got all these abandoned government housing projects that could easily be rehabbed, and then they could be given to those people that really need them.
Oh,
Maybe with
absolutely. Absolutely. I've been saying this for a while. We used to go to the That's why I wanted to bring you to that nut house up there, was to show you all this property that's just sitting there.
oh, you showed me originally the tour of this asylum up there when you first started showing me tours on my channel.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Because there's so many pieces of land out there. Speaking of that, let me get that on the screen so you can see you. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna see me screen go dark for a second here. Just let me get that newest link up working in here, so I don't forget it either. Okay, so yeah, I mean these are state organizations that we have sitting there unused, right? But what I'd like to
It's
know is why. I mean, this is on the state level. Don't know why the states don't do anything with these abandoned properties. What about the federal government? It's got original housing projects too. The old residential parts of the military bases, they're still there, rotting away as government property that they're not even selling at all. They're not even,
well,
they don't even have them for sale.
I
And
think
they
one of
just
the
sit there.
problems is that you did pay for them. Some of these properties you're still paying taxes on. You have no idea, right? And they're waiting for to sell this stuff. They're waiting for the economy to get better. Meanwhile, you're paying. It's like if I built a house, Michelle, right? Like a mansion, when
I
the
mean,
economy
the
was
thing is,
doing
it
well.
sounds to me like the government hoards property.
Well, yeah, and they're waiting to sell it off, and then they tax the person who buys it. I mean, that's how it works.
Why don't they just go ahead, since right now they can make more money in the long run? Notice I said long run. I know our government doesn't think too good in long run. But what they should do is say, look, we have all these old residential properties we're not using. They're sitting there. They're not making money. Why don't we just go ahead and either lease them with a 99-year lease to possible tenants, and then they can fix them up, and they can pay us a 99-year lease on it, so that they have a place to live. We get money coming in instead of just sitting there, and then we can use that money to put back into our budget. Thank you very much, Bradley. Thank you so much for renewing. I mean, it would make sense to me, right? I mean, why not? But then again, if you did sell it outright, the first people that are going to buy are people like Blackstone or
Yeah,
BlackRock. They're going to go in there,
Silverstein. Yeah,
and then they're gonna build fancy, expensive housing on it. And then what's going to happen is it's not going to solve the homeless problem because the homeless can't afford the housing.
yeah, and it's a game they play, Michelle. It's 100% a game.
Oh yeah. I mean, BlackRock, Blackstone, or whatever would probably buy this building. Yeah, maybe he might go ahead and pour some gasoline on it and throw a match at it. But the land is right on Main Street. They realize that they probably could build a Target on it, or they could build a new apartment well, probably build a small or a store or something. The lot's a little small, not unless they buy the Civil War graveyard behind us, but I don't know if that'd be such a big idea. It would be good. The sad truth is look at the old Cumberland Farms right across the street from us at 105 Main Street. That place is still vacant. It's still got a for sale sign on it. Yes, they cleaned out the gutted the interior, but it's still for sale. Because the economy sucks and no one's actually buying into businesses right now. And so our downtowns start looking like ghost towns. And I don't really know what the solution is, but right now we're talking about homeless people, not homeless businesses. I mean, the businesses will adapt to the 21st century. They'll move to online, but unfortunately for us, it won't really do anything for the homeless problem, because homeless people need a place to park their butts. Maybe that when they park there, you win a Winnebago somewhere, or they want to, find an inexpensive place to live. But people like BlackRock are not renting apartments cheap. If they ever did rebuild this building, or build a new building on this building, or renovate this building, because it is a gentrified property. What's going to happen is that the average person, I know I got to restart that. For some reason the chat went away. Let me get that back up here. When they turn this into a gentrified property, it's just an example of what I'm talking about.
Right.
They're not going to benefit. You're not going to benefit from that.
Right. Well, Michelle,
because when you rent too much, no one's going to rent. And the people that you're trying to help, they're not going to be helped. So what's the solution then? I wish I knew.
Stop taxing us to death.
Well, unfortunately, the problem is the government keeps hoarding properties and hoarding assets. So maybe they need to do what everybody else in the world is doing. Liquidate and get rid of the extra stuff that they can't use. Instead of hoarding.
You ever think that maybe there's a possibility that the people who are in power and the government are doing this? Like these people that have been in public office for like 3 decades. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's time to get these people out of there.
Oh, it is time to get them out of there. It's time for them to retire. And you know what? It's just time to do something like we see on the Style Channel with Nancy Nash. And he's like, "Oh, it's time to clean this place. Just time to get rid of all this crap. You guys are hoarding United States government noodles. You know this. It's not just property. They hoard stuff that they never use, saying, "Oh, I gotta have a spare 400 printers for my offices."
So, Michelle, this is what happens. Like, let's say I built a house, right, and it was a mansion. The economy is terrible. I can't sell the mansion. I sit on it. I'm still paying taxes on this thing. The problem is that you're paying the taxes on it. That's what the federal government's doing. It's not producing anything. It's just there, and they're not doing anything with it.
What does the government really produce anyway, besides excuses? I mean, really,
they're not supposed to produce anything. That's the reality of it. They're not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to be like that. The American people, not the federal government. This is why when I talk about communists and how dangerous they are, they believe that the government is supposed to produce everything for you. Not this one that's currently in power, just a future government of people that they specifically want in there.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll have to send you the new Google Meets link. I thought Tiger sent it to you. Oh, let me give it to you, sir. I'm sorry. I forgot to give you the link. So let me send this link to you, sir. Yeah, I agree. But the thing is Noodles, is It's time that the federal government cleans house and admits that they got a problem.
If the federal government wants to start making money, Michelle, they want to go into business, then the American people should get fucking money. The American people should be getting that money. I don't know who's getting it. I don't know why we're giving it to a fucking other country of people that
Oh, that's
probably end
another
up
thing.
hating us.
Why are we giving free money to other countries? Why are we doing that?
I don't know. Like in Pakistan, right? Most of the schools over there are funded by the American taxpayer. Did you know that? Why? Like we're funding schools and jobs and colleges all over the world. For what reason?
Yeah.
For what? For what? For them to hate us?
Well,
Like,
that's
fuck that.
exactly what the problem was. The problem was what USA ID was doing. Well, we're giving all this money to all these other countries. But the organization got so messed up that they were spending money that we were paying them in the programs that really didn't do anything. United States aid, what is it? What does USAID stand for? United States aid for
AIDS.
democracy, individualized democracy or something. Like it didn't work. Like, but they were so big that they started just getting money, and giving it in programs that often didn't really make any sense.
All right, Michelle, I got to get going. I'll come back later, all right?
Yeah.
I'll be back later.
Okay, I'll
All
talk
right.
to you in a little bit. Yes, here, I just sent you a link on your Discord. Go look on your DM on your Discord. It just posted you the link. What exactly does incorporation mean anyway? All right, I'll keep my cursor finger over to answer stream, so you can come in. But I will switch it to screen so in case somebody else figures. So if you want to come on up, you can. I just sent you the link in Discord, and I sent it to Mojo as well as Andrew. Hi, Don. Good morning to you. But you know, the thing is, it doesn't make any sense when you see what's going on. Actually, many towns are incorporated like a corporation. Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense though. Our government hoards, like, let's say for example, you have an information department, for say like Social Security, okay, and they might buy on a government contract and like, because they always like to have spares. They might buy 400 dot matrix printers, right? I know what you're going to say. Why would it be 400 dot matrix? Because it's a government, right? Then they're saying, well, we need to have spares in case our printers break in our offices. So these 400 brand new old stock printers are sitting in a warehouse somewhere Not only are they taking up room in a warehouse somewhere that they had to build or rent, but they also have 400 printers that they're never going to use. And so they're going to sit there in that warehouse until the printers themselves, just from being sitting on the shelves, start to become old and unusable. I don't know why they wouldn't, since theoretically, if they don't, they're just gonna be suffering more abuse. The Israeli forces. How you doing, David S? Good morning to you. Good morning. Well, like I said, you try to keep people out of trouble, and yet they deliberately put themselves into trouble. Go figure. That doesn't make sense, but nothing the government does makes sense. Nothing about surrendering peace deals makes sense either. Go figure. Um, well, that's just it. What they gotta do is give them an offer that's what they really can't refuse. Um, I'm not a government diplomat. I can't tell you what would be a good peace deal, but I'll tell you what. If I was involved with anything having to do with Hamas, the first thing I would say is, look, here's the deal. Everybody hates your guts. Nobody likes you. You're spending all this money. This also applied to Zelensky as well. You're aggravating everybody. You're killing innocent people. You're not winning your deal. You're not getting what you want out of it. You're screaming like a toddler. You know, why don't we all sit down and try to work on something that works for everybody? Yeah, well, in a way, they would have a lot to gain if you think about it. They wouldn't be spending as much money on weapons and training soldiers to cause harm. So, yeah, in a way, they would gain if they could make a peace deal that everybody could agree on. Just like Zelensky could do if he could work a deal with NATO and the European Union and Russia and say, look, because people in the eastern Ukraine say, all we want to do is go home to Mother Russia. Why can't you let us go? But then Russia would be saying, but I don't want your weapons of NATO in my backyard either. Hi Don, how you doing? And I would say to Zelensky, why do you have to be so stubborn about it? And I'm going to say the same thing to Hamas as well. Why do you have to be so stubborn about it? You're spending money demanding that everybody give you free weapons, free armaments, free training for soldiers to use those said weapons, while you, at the same time, are closing all your churches in Ukraine and telling everybody that they will no longer be allowed to practice their freedom of religion. Instead, why don't you look at things at a more realistic level? You're causing a lot of damage to your own country that you so love. But yet, at the same time, all you originally had to say back in 1996 was, okay, Eastern Ukraine wants to go back to Russia. Fine. You voted on it. You had a referendum in the Donbass region. Go ahead. We'll just redraw the map. That's all. You know. But they couldn't do that. He was too stubborn. And the sad truth is Hamas is the same way. And Benjamin Netanyahu is equally just as stubborn as Putin is. You know what the problem is that Benjamin Netanyahu is like, yeah, well, we got the U.S. on our side. We got big money because they're our ally, because they supported us since 1945. Yeah, we did. We supported you in 1945, Benjamin Netanyahu, your country, and the United Nations as your sponsor. But we don't think it's a good idea that you keep going after the Yom Kippur War in 1969, expanded your territories, caused all this craziness since that time. How much money would you save if you just didn't rattle your sabers all the time? But no one thinks about that. And I told you, our government does not make long-term plans. It doesn't know how. The United States has 15 aircraft carriers in all 7 seas. 04 class, all nuclear powered. Yeah, I know. I mean, it is true that Robert F. Kennedy, did get into the Cuban Missile Crisis with Cuba and Russia at the time of the Cold War, right? We already know that. 1965, all the missile silos were on standby, ready for the order to launch. The missiles were warm, or ready to go, all fueled up. But the truth was, they believe in a policy called mutual assured destruction. Well, now we got mutual assured destruction economically. You got these countries that basically are lending money to other countries to finance these wars while their own economies are tanking. I don't know. Probably she's not here at this very minute. The radical Muslims are the problem. They were the ones that support and were radicalized the Germans during World War II. That's why they hate the Jews so much. Right. Well, you know what the thing is? These same radicalized countries are also becoming radical or increasing radicalization of the Democratic far left as well. Hate breeds hate. Love breeds love. But maybe the reason why people don't like the love part is because it's too pleasant. You can't sell AR-15s to a culture that wants to love each other and work on peaceful dialogue. Trump has his own YouTube channel? Well, I know he's on a lot of YouTube channels. Yeah. So, I mean, right, because Iran was part of the Hitler's regime. At the time, it was known as Persia. The British are the ones that split up Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Iraq. So Trump has his own YouTube channel, huh? That's another thing. You can get, if you're a big channel on YouTube, you can make a lot of money. Your channel like mine, and you're going to compete against every other small fry that's trying to reach for the brass ring. But there's only so many brass rings, and, well, there's a lot of grubby little fingers looking for them. Well, you know what? I'm sure Trump has got the President of the United States Trump channel. Is it monetized? In a way, yeah. No. After all, Google has to pay taxes to the American people, so you could say it's monetized. Hello, Galaxy Eyes. How you doing today? By the way, I haven't heard anything from Rumble about the inappropriate content yesterday. I haven't heard anything from them. I haven't heard anything from YouTube or Twitch or Kick. Which is a good thing. But the point is that unless you are supporting saber rattling, you're not going to make the kind of money. Arms dealers don't make money selling weapons to countries that believe in peace. Yeah. Let's see. David S says, "Good morning, Galaxy Eyes." Galaxy Eyes said, "I should say good morning to my haters too." Well, I don't know who your haters are. I don't hate you. Anyway, if you're on the YouTube channel, on the Discord channel, you will see in general I posted a couple very interesting stories. Now, many of these are being read by real people, and you can see the narrators as they show themselves on the camera. I don't know what HPV means. Maybe human point of view or something. But I like the idea of telling sci-fi stories, narrations. I think that's good. I did something similar when I did that one in the portrait stream. So I'm thinking everybody loves a good story. So I'm thinking about trying the same thing. Excellent comment reading Choices MMD. Parasol said, I'm getting rid of my Discord. It sucks. Well, when you get rid of your Discord channel, Parasol, I would just keep your account in case you ever want to create a new one. There's no reason why we not want to eventually create another one. If someday maybe you might feel you have a reason to want to have a place to discuss things that the main social media places may not let you discuss. Well, I don't think in a science fiction channel HPV means that. But maybe I said arms dealers can turn a profit anywhere. They'll sell to both sides during a conflict. Yes, they do, unfortunately. They do. My Discord, by the way, like I said, with the stories, let me tell you that. Let me give some credit to these writers. And these are actually written by human beings, these stories. They're not created by AI. Okay, I gotta, somebody want to come up. Hold on a minute, please. Let me put them on. It's Bradley. Hello, Bradley. How you doing?
Heidi ho, Michelle. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Let's get you on the screen here.
I'm getting ready to go take my break.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd come on, say what's up. Oh, can somebody please send me a steer the new
I did send in
link?
the link. I did send in the link on his DM on Discord.
Oh, okay, because he said he was in the waiting room and trying to get on, and I figured maybe
Right, because we had to leave war because the unexpected moment from yesterday.
Oh, I figured maybe he had the wrong link, mate. Yeah, yesterday's follies.
Yeah, I just sent him a new one this morning. So he does have it. Let's see if he got back to me.
Yes, you motherfucking bad boy.
Because last time I sent him a link was
Yo, chat, what up?
the new one which is UPQ.
UPQ, UPQ,
UPQ.
UPQ, LMNOP.
And I don't even want to read the last three digits anymore because I got a feeling that Yam Ranch is doing two things at once. One, he's building a book of all the links, I think. Looking for repeats.
Take it to that extreme, it's just like, isn't there like better people to troll?
You know, he doesn't have much else to do except raise cane.
These people are weird, Michelle. Like they're gonna be like this into their 40s and 50s. It's just it's very odd, strange behavior.
It is strange behavior that what he's doing too is
that's gonna be your lineage on your deathbed. I trolled them all. Come on, dude.
So he's probably making a big list of all of our old links. Looking to see which ones are recycled so we can figure out
I don't know why they're being so dysfunctional. Everybody should like converge and we should be a super group and like make Michelle like this big thing and like everybody make some money and like fucking get along.
I see you, sir. Hold on, man. I'll let you on.
I don't see the picture of this headless blunder.
Switch this game over to me so in case something's wrong. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Add one.
Yes, you motherfucking bad boy.
Yeah. Hello, how you doing?
There he is. Hi, best friend.
And show your face. I
Did you give me
mean,
co-host, Michelle? You
um,
might want to give me co-host.
I just answered
Oh,
it.
there he is. That's just here.
There he is. How you doing?
Good.
I just have to be careful because of you know who is
Bullshit.
always looking for ways to create problems for everybody.
The dressing.
Yeah.
What's this guy going so damn slow, man? You didn't get us into a car crash, brother. Come on, doggy dog. What fucking hitting your brakes for? Sorry.
So, what's your day like so far today, Bradley?
Well, I traveled over the bridge, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge,
Yeah.
into the Kent Narrows. And as I was approaching my destination, in my SD mobile app, they're replacing the guardrail. My job had been removed, my appointment, and so I pulled over out front of the, like around the corner from the customer's house, and I'm like looking, and I'm like, "The hell's going on?" So it was for a tech at 9, a tech 9, and I'm like waiting. I don't see him, so I texted him. I was like, "Hey, like, what's going on? Did you cancel the job? I don't understand." So I called him, no answer. Waited another 10 minutes. Called the office and was like, "Hey, I saw that the job was like dropped. Is it canceled? What's going on?" They were like, "Oh no." As I was being told by the office lady, my tech texted me telling me that he was homesick, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" So I was like, "I just drove all the way out here, like an hour, 20 minutes for nothing." So I got there and had to pack it up and then turn back around and head back to the warehouse. But yeah, so other than that, I'm like just driving around.
Yeah. What about you, yes, sir? What were you doing? How are you doing? What are you doing?
He's being a bad boy.
I'm doing my morning chores.
Oh, okay. Well, I swept the kitchen floor yesterday. I'm not saying I did a stellar job, but I did pick up some debris.
Nice.
I took care of the kitty box a little bit. Took out the chunks.
Chunks.
Cat poo. And oh, by the way, speaking of that, companies got back to Mimi. They are escalating our case to higher authorities.
Uh-huh.
So I can read you the journal message they sent me. It's nothing confidential.
This
So
needs being racist.
it
Oh,
says here, thank you for taking the time to share Michele Marie Dalene's situation with us in such detail. Michelle, I appreciate your advocacy on her behalf and understand how important this matter is for her well-being and daily routine. Please be sure that we have successfully, notice the word successfully, raised this concern with the district manager for thorough review. We're taking such matters very seriously, especially when they involve customers with disabilities and accessibility challenges. We are committed to ensuring a fair and respectful treatment for all of our customers and will work towards a thoughtful resolution. Someone from our management team may reach out if further information is needed. Thank you again for bringing this to our attention. We appreciate your patience as we carefully review the situation. Warm regards from the Guest Services Department, EG America. So, that is being accelerated up to the next level, which I just want to let you know that. Oh, she just posted me an update. Okay. She said, I
scummies.
will let you know what happened once I get the call. Say it sounds good. Send that out. And I think that'll be very interesting to see if that is resolved. And let's see, anything else for me? Any important messages? No, that's it. That's it. So it is being looked into.
Good.
So
Who's haunted?
yeah. By the way, some people asked us why Carmen wasn't here, like she was gonna be yesterday, and let her explain why. I normally don't like to get involved with Michelle's show too much because people think it's a bunch that think I'm not telling the truth and call me a bunch of bullshit. Besides, normally I'm also very busy, usually working with other clients. Yeah.
Uh-huh. The fruit head.
And what you?
Yeah, Michelle.
What's that?
Hopefully, you just keep bothering them enough to the point where they just let you back. Because it's like, like, come on. You just
Mimi's taking care of this one. I'm just read you the part of the message that didn't involve any of her information. So
just like let the lady back in and buy her frickin' food. You made a mistake. Who doesn't?
Yeah,
I mean, albeit it was a pretty steep mistake considering, but I mean, like you try to justify it in your, I mean, I don't know. They just need to let you get in there and get over it. Frankly, I'm just sick of hearing about that.
I have clients that I have a couple that want to get into in modern theatrical productions. I have some that are various levels of skill set. They're not all that good, but I'm trying to help them to learn to begin to take the initiative to start showing their skills and practice their talents a little more. And so what I'm glad right now I'm not working with too many people with severe substance abuse problems. I did try helping that one man after I helped Michelle, and I couldn't deal with it, and I just gave his case to another worker. But I'm still have been working with a couple of people that really are devoted to working in the performing arts community. But I'll be honest, some of them are not very skilled. Yeah, well, that's understandable because I mean, even me. The difference with you is that right now you're learning to do something that I didn't even think you could even begin to master. And you are struggling, and that's with the violin, playing it, but you're learning. I still have a horrible time with the E string. Honey, you're lucky enough you can even play it all. Considering you don't have much skill or dexterity in your hands to play, and yet you're playing it. Yeah. Let's see. You aren't dead, says Galaxy Eyes. Speaking of that, we also talked about something about creating artwork and stuff similar to the stories that we've been showing Bradley and others in general chat. What do you think about those ideas? I think the studies are good because I looked at these channels with Michelle. They're already new, but they're bringing in lots of views. And they don't have live streams. They just tell stories. And the stories are bringing in lots of viewership. Some of them I think are monetized too. Yes, and I think that they are doing very well. And I think you can do the same thing with your own channel. If you diversify and you go ahead and you could even turn Welcome to My World into a story channel. Oh, might be an idea. What do you think about the VEO3 thing? They need to fix those software. Yeah, I'm actually trying to do a chargeback on VEO3 because I bought the deal originally from a third-party marketing company, and so I'm asking them to give me a refund on the $166 because as I said to them, I said, I'm sorry, but this software is just subpar. Yeah, I did reach out first to Google. Google said, "Well, you bought the license from another company. You got to talk to them." I said, "Okay, fine." So I reached out to them, and like Google said, and they said to just do a chargeback because there is no contact information. So I'm waiting to see if I can get my 166.80 back for the year because that software was terrible. Yeah, it was terrible. All right, Tiger Kitty wants to come up here. Hold on a minute. We gotta get her on here. Add one. And, oh yes, Bradley, I gotta mod you too, don't I?
Good morning.
Hi,
Morning.
how you doing? So, how you doing with the cat, Tiger?
I didn't play with it much yesterday.
Yeah.
I want it louder, Michelle. It has to be louder.
Well, there's a couple ways to make it louder.
Yeah.
Including the one that's most easy for you to do. Just buy a little guitar amplifier, a nice decent microphone, and then plug the microphone into your guitar amplifier and put the microphone right on top of the speaker.
All right, I'll look into it. And Yara's been to the vet. Yara's sugar's high still, so she's got to have more insulin. The blind, fucking half-dead fossil cat has now got a bad tooth, so she's on antibiotics and painkiller. It's never ending, Michelle. She's too old and fucked up to have the tooth removed.
I get it. I understand it.
I've realised today, Michelle, that animals are stopping me doing what I want to do. But I also love animals. It's such a... I'm thinking, why am I living in this big old house here? I was supposed to downsize. I want a house in England and I want a house in America. So I could do 6 months there and 6 months here. But
England sucks.
I can't because I've got friggin' animals.
Damn, dude, you fly through the parking lot?
First of all, I would say that. What was your original plan? You said you wanted to originally do 6 months, 6 months?
Yeah.
And then, but then you already have your pets, you have your dogs, you have your cats, you have I think you said you have a donkey?
Yeah.
So
I'm just thinking, like, after these die, I'm not replacing animals because... But then again, I love animals so much, I want to be surrounded by them. But you can't have both, can you?
Well, then again, I don't know how much revenue you make, but maybe you might consider having a caretaker, somebody who can...
It's not... If you have an animal, I want to be with... That's the problem, Michelle. I don't like going places or anything because I worry about the animals. I want to take
I get it. Trust me. It's the same way with my cat. It's the same way with my cat. It's like with Rusty.
I take the dog to the hotel and everything when I, if I can take her, she comes.
Yeah.
So it's...
Well, I know with Rusty, it's the same way. I don't really want to leave my cat alone for days.
Taxidermy your animal.
But I mean, maybe you might want to consider maybe finding somebody you trust in town in the U.S. and maybe look for somebody in town in the U.K. in the town you want to settle in, and that they can keep an eye on things when you're not there.
Exactly. Then there's it's just everything seems complicated. I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a bitch moan today because the animals aren't good.
Well,
had enough.
It is Whinging Wednesday after all.
Is it Whinging Wednesday? Oh, good.
Yeah.
It sure is.
That's
So enough.
my first whinge, Michelle.
Yep. I wouldn't expect nothing less from the illustrious Tiger Kitty.
Another thing is I'd like to whinge about. Didn't like a bottle of Pepsi and a bottle of Coke used to be 20 ounces.
Well, I mean, they differ. They had the big slam with the wide mouth, and then they had the 20-ouncer. They had the 16-ouncer. They had the slim, like 22-ouncer.
I thought it always used to be a 20-ounce bottle.
A bottle?
I've noticed.
I'm not gonna stuff Rusty. I'm just gonna eventually when he
Rusty.
passes on, I'm just gonna put him a nice green burial and.
Oh man!
Just
You're
like
not going to taxidermy the great Rusty?
That's a good idea. Get friends with animals and just visit them. It's not the same though, is it?
Yeah, like when
I'm
you're
gonna have to
greeted by
buy
your
a
dogs.
shovel. Yeah,
I miss my dogs. Mika and Precious were the best.
Oh, so
They chased off a bear.
I got woken up this morning by the freaking cows in the field
Oh, the
making
cow alarm?
strangest noises. No, they weren't mooing. It was like a weird screechy noise.
They were shuffling?
I don't fucking know, but I'm getting pissed off with it. This country lifestyle is wonderful, but
there's
not a lot to do over here. Nothing.
Yeah, it's slow country. That's the point. I lived in the mountains for 10 years, so I get it. The cows used to come down the hill from the farm, and they'd stand at the edge of the property and just moo and moo and moo, like really loud.
I think I'm not old enough to be here yet. Like, this should be when I'm about to croak it.
60s and 70s.
Well, I'm 55.
I mean, that's not that old.
Are you smoking?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rush already sleeps on the couch.
Why, you fancy one?
with the other plushies. He already sleeps on the couch with them.
No.
Now, but...
They're not my cows to eat. And I would not eat one. I did that though. I went in on a whole cow with a group of people, and like this meat fucking box arrived with this woman who killed the cow and then they processed it. And
Butcher?
I couldn't eat the meat. I'm telling you, it tasted funny, but I think that's because it was free range or whatever. And then the guilt that, oh my God, they went and killed this. Like, once we got enough people to kill the cow and split it up, because you can't eat a whole cow on your own.
The cow battle.
And I just couldn't eat any of it because I just felt so guilty. I'd much rather get it from, I know it's stupid, but I'd much rather get it packaged from Walmart.
What if it was like an undead cow, like Cal Dracula?
Could it be also maybe because maybe Tiger Kitty, you know the cow?
I didn't know the cow. It was just like, I don't know. It's just a horrible feeling that it was killed because, we wanted to eat it.
Well, that's, like...
I know, it doesn't make sense. I said that when I started this. I have a weird
I can answer that because the truth of the matter is in Connecticut, elderly housing starts at 55. That's why a lot of people think 55 is elderly.
55 and up. I'm sorry.
So it's a Mercury employee. What is really elderly anyway?
70s.
I don't really know. 65 maybe? Oh, but the thing is we're living longer.
When you get your AARP card.
When I was alive, we didn't even have people living beyond 50 and maybe 60 tops. Yeah, it was pretty rare.
How old were you then when you passed on?
I was about 42.
I
died in August 1955. So figure out the math. You take 55 minus 1909 minus 55. That would be about 42. 43.
Too much drugging.
Unfortunately, too many prescription medications, too many uppers, too many downers, too many hours, too many Not enough sleeps just basically wore the crap out of me. Yeah, it did. That's one of the reasons I tell Michelle, don't overdo it with your job. Don't work too hard on YouTube. The money will still come.
Michelle, is seniors 55 plus? Do I get anything free for being 55?
Senior and then elderly.
Yeah, but do I get like a bus pass or any free
You
shit?
You get a
can.
little discount. You
You
senior
can.
citizens discount.
Oh my fucking god! Where?
You might also get reduced prices
Senior
on your
citizen
coffees
beat
too. You just
No,
hook.
I meant, do I get extra free food? Free savings on food? Or, you know, like, I'm an old
Yeah,
lady.
you get savings. I know commies. I know that McDonald's has coffee for less money for seniors. You can get like a senior coffee.
Oh my
Which is
god,
like-
I'm gonna go do it. I'll video it. That's excellent.
And you used to get them all the time. You know.
Did he? Oh, Ed rang me a couple of times, but why does Ed? He rings me too late. Like I'm in bed when he rings.
Guess that's his free time.
It's because he's not in the same part of the country. I get it.
Time zones.
But let me ask you a question though, Tiger. If you want to go back to the UK for 6 months out of the year, here's my first question. The UK is so different now. Do you really want to go back to that?
The biggest thing is that, like, my nieces and all that are there, and they're all having kids now, and you know.
Auntie's
Yeah.
missing out.
Yeah, I'm missing out.
No.
I'm a cool uncle.
Well, my
When I came
niece,
here, I paid for her to come here last year, and she brought a kid and a daughter.
my niece is living in
And it's,
Virginia,
like,
so
favourite me. Yeah,
yeah.
whereabouts?
I don't know which town. I didn't ask. She's married to her partner. Yeah, she's a lesbian. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. Her mother hated the fact that her daughter was a lesbian, like her sister was.
Is she a butch lesbian or a girly lesbian?
She's more of a femme. She's not really a butch.
So the other one's the bulldog.
I don't know. Probably. I never really talked to her partner. I don't really know exactly. They also can
I
have
don't
two
know.
femmes in a family too, but usually this one is a butch. I don't know which ones, if they have a butch or she's soft butch. I didn't
I
really
was friends
ask
with a
Danielle
huge
the
lesbian group
details.
in high school. But they'd like skateboard around with me and shit. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jim. I never knew you smoked, Bradley. Oh, and by the way, my troll, I'm not smoking tobacco today. So don't
Stressing.
stay filled with tar or whatever the shit you're saying. Michelle and Tracy filled with tar.
Oi, I fancy a clove every once in a while.
That's cloves.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's clove in it, but it's tobacco.
Has it got like normal tobacco in it as well as clove?
Yeah, it's a little bit of clove in it.
Oh.
And the filter's candy tipped.
Handy tip.
Yeah, it tastes good. These were banned because they were considered flavored, so they like.
I have no
changed
idea why
the name
Galaxy
around,
is
so it's not
leaving.
flavored.
Hi, Dabs. How you doing?
I used to smoke cigarettes like crazy when I was younger.
Did you?
Yeah, my favorite were the Camel Turkish Jade, Mocha Mint Menthol. Those things tasted. Oh, they were great. And then they banned flavored cigarettes, and that was that. I just smoked Turkish Jades for a long time.
Hmm.
I like Newports too because they were like $2.70 a pack, while all the rest were going up to like $5 and $6. And then 3-6 Mafia had to go and make them popular, and then they shot up in price. And Mavericks, which were made by Newport, were like the go-to cheap, but now even they're like super expensive.
I think I've decided, stop trying to stop smoking. What I'm going to do is I'm just not going to smoke in the week and reward myself at the weekend with a packet of cigarettes. At least that way I can do that as well, because I can stop smoking for a couple of weeks, but then I cave in.
The thing is, once you stop smoking, if you ain't got nothing else to do with your friggin' life, you kind of wonder if you should have actually just could have kept going.
What?
Nice little head rush.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run into the store and get a sandwich. I'll be right back.
All right.
So
don't you
anyway,
say packet of cigarettes? What do you say? Do you say packet of cigarettes, Michelle? Is that like not what
we
Americans
say pack or packet? We can say pack. Most commonly, term in the United States is pack, which is short for packet.
Oh, let me tell you what happened in England once. I was going out with this guy. He was actually an American, and he went in the corner shop to get some cigarettes for us. And in England, they sell packs of 10.
Right.
So he went in there and he said, can I have 10 packs? And the guy showed him where the Tampax was. He thought he said Tampax, but he said 10 packs. Yeah. So we don't say 10. I guess that's why we don't say pack, because we can get 10 packs and 20 packs. Like a pack of 20, a pack of 10. I don't think you sell packs of 10 in America.
Right. And I think because the fact is that, because of his accent on top of that, he probably thought he wanted the Tampax because the proprietor didn't understand what he usually said.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, so I'm right now, the number wise, we're at 85, 17 minutes, 16 seconds engagement, 9 likes, Bradley donated $2 at the beginning of the show, 25 viewers right now.
What would I do with my hands if I didn't smoke?
I know, exactly. Be fidgeting something else instead. A pen.
Well, quite a lot of shit I could do with my hands. I mean, smoking is disgusting. It really is. Like the smell of an ashtray, yuck. But the smell of a lit cigarette is...
Yeah, well, I don't like... honestly, I don't like the tobacco I use either. I kind of wish I never got into that either, because it was like, it just really doesn't gel with me anymore. Maybe when I was in high school was a thing, but no, not really. But then I can't stand when I don't have it either, because it makes me go berserk.
And get anxious. Yeah. Oh, so we're both addicted, Michelle. Maybe we should...
I am addicted, yeah.
How long can you go without any dip?
Well, when I buy the 1 ounce can, it lasts me about a month. The very, very small little pinches I take, not very big.
Yeah, but how many times do you do it a day?
Maybe about 3 times.
3 times a day. So, like morning, probably, and then you do one.
One pharmacist told me, he said, "You're like about a pack a day smoker." And said,
is that what that is? So, wow, 3 times a day is equivalent to like 20 fags, cigarettes.
Yeah, about that. They said you're really low dose. You would need something like Nicorette low dose because you're not really heavily invested in like a
Well, the
2-pack
fact
of
you're
thing.
swallowing it is probably upping the nicotine. Because when they measure that, they're probably measuring it like coming into your cheek, and you're
Yeah.
supposed to spit it out, but you're swallowing it, so you're ingesting it as well.
Right. So, which means I'm probably increasing the dosage.
Right, yeah.
He did ask me that. That's what he said about a pack a day. Yeah. Yeah. It's not really something I think is so cool anymore. And I do know about the medications that are out there now for that. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are into Ozempic or Wegovy, they've come out with an FDA-approved pill.
For what?
For replace Ozempic and Wegovy for weight loss.
Oh.
The FDA has approved a pill for it.
Get it, Michelle. You should definitely be on these. That's your biggest problem, if you ask me, health-wise, is your weight.
Yeah.
Just imagine you'd be lighter on your feet. You'd be able to walk a lot further. Your back wouldn't hurt. Your knee wouldn't hurt so much. If you could lose half of your, what do you weigh? 300. If you could get down to like just 200 or something, your body would be thanking you. Yeah.
Well, right now I'm working on getting back to 250, which would be nice. And that's where Mimi's good news is actually good news for me, because I would be able to, walk back down to the store and get stuff and not feel like I'm going to be doing criminal trespass just to buy a gallon of milk.
I'll be honest, Michelle, like, I don't think you've ever been on a diet. You say, I'm working on my weight, I'm working on my weight.
I'm working on my weight all my life, Tiger.
But there's no work involved. It's just weight. There's no working on weight. It's just you sitting there like thinking about it. That's not working on your weight. If you were serious, you'd say, I'm going to walk every day. I'm going to do a walk.
Well, right now, as far as diet's going, I don't really get into the so-called, that was a thing back in the 80s, right?
Well,
people were thinking you could just eat better and just keep your sedentary lifestyle. And it's like, that don't quite work that way.
I think it does. You 100%, you overeat, you're going to get fat. That's how you get fat.
Well, Michelle right now is actually undereating now, more than overeating.
More undereating?
Yeah, Michelle doesn't eat that many calories on a regular basis. Sometimes she goes a little bit overboard, but if you ever look at what she eats, it's really not that much. No, she doesn't eat a lot of food. She doesn't eat a lot of junk food. She doesn't eat a lot of garbage. She just...
Right, let me tell the side chat. This is Michelle's theory. Is it took her years to get this big. Years. So dieting, it will take years to get rid of it. So you can't just stop eating and go on a diet because it won't work.
Yeah, but I've already was fat all my life anyway, even as a teenager.
Michelle, but if you don't consume the calories that you're consuming, there's fat's made of something. It's impossible to make something out of nothing. Magic isn't real.
Yeah.
So how do you think fat is made?
Oh, actually, magic is not necessarily making something out of nothing. Magic is conversion of something to something else. So magic isn't necessarily not real.
You still can't make something out of nothing.
No, that's true. But that's not magic. That's fantasy.
So the fat is made from something. Okay, let's keep going. Where do we think the fat is coming from?
Bad food choices from the past.
from the past. Michelle, it doesn't work like that. Your body doesn't remember things like, oh, she ate bad in 1999, so we're storing all that. That's not how it works.
Michelle right now also does put a lot of calories back in her stomach over the years, and she does eat a lot of. You see a lot of leftovers and things. She doesn't eat as much, but you can go into that over there to the McDonald's every week. If you started to do that, that's going to be bad news.
Think about it, right? This is your idea of exercise: walking to McDonald's, ordering McDonald's, sitting down and eating McDonald's and walking back. That is the silliest thing, you know. But the fact you're sitting down and eating McDonald's is no point in even walking.
Well, I don't think that's uncommon, but a lot of people don't even bother to walk. They just get in the car and drive there.
I wouldn't count that as exercise either. If I go out shopping or anything like that, grocery shopping, that's not exercise. That's just life, moving your body.
Yeah.
You count it as exercise.
I gotta make a quick bathroom run, so would you entertain the
we'll
audience?
count that as exercise. Your bathroom run.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. So
All
you two keep the audience trained right now. I'll be right back as fast as I can. Okay.
Yeah. Enjoy your poop. Poop time, Brad. Poop time. Yeah, she doesn't do any exercise whatsoever, and she eats prepared food. It's all junk. Never see her sit and have a salad. Never see her really cook a meal. Just heating shit up. Speak.
Speak now. Or
Oh,
forever.
yeah. Relax.
Here, calm down. Calm down.
She's gone for a poop.
Oh, nice. Midstream poop. Way to go. What's going on today?
Pooping does burn calories. That is correct.
Oh,
She'll
yeah.
come back. Yeah.
This is the entire weight loss program right here.
I was exercising with her those mornings. Do you remember Cruster? She hated every moment of it.
What's that guy that used to do them videos? Like the home workout videos?
Oh, shit.
Too little, you can do it.
I can't remember.
Oh, God. Good luck getting her to exercise. Every time I mention it, she curls up into a ball, and you think I was throwing acid at her.
Yeah, Putty Cat. I think that's who I'm thinking of, Richard Simmons.
Yeah, senior center membership. Fucking hell. I'm going to see if there's one around it.
We can give Michelle like a kiddie pool.
I don't think Michelle doesn't like water.
She's like a cat.
she's like water and exercise.
Rusty's rubbed off on her. You think if somebody Instacarted a bunch of vegetables, Michelle would eat them?
No.
I probably wouldn't either, to be fair.
You know how she eats her vegetables? She'll order carrots, but she'll just eat them raw, like with her dinner. She'll have a frozen meal with some carrots, but she's eating the fucking carrots raw.
All right, I'm back.
And broccoli as well, raw.
I couldn't do the broccoli. Maybe some carrots with some ranch just to mess up the healthiness. I could probably do that.
Yeah.
How you doing, Brady Dad?
What's up, Michelle?
Not much.
How many pounds lighter are you now?
Well, let's put it this way. It was a nice smooth poo.
Nice. That's never bad.
Whoa. Okay. No clogs or that's great.
If so, I'm a
Actually,
healthy
sexual activity does count as exercise.
Yeah, it does.
But you want to do it in a regular process because you might end up with a baby in the process. Yeah, it's
Tina, I have a feeling you already have the link, Tina.
Oh, Tina, I
can send it. I'll send it to the fake Tina real quick.
Well, I did one earlier before I started the show too. It just
Oh.
So you call it a fast poo? I consider that one took a little longer than I expected, but
I sent it to you, Tina. Me and Tina's DM history is just links.
I'm sure I sent it to her.
Where's Ebony anyway? Oh, okay. Tina's coming up.
Is this the real Tina?
Yeah, speak.
Go ahead, Tina. How you doing?
Hey, Tina.
Good. How are you?
Tina, I seen you been posting a lot of shorts.
Yes, I have.
That's cool. Keep it on up. We gotta get Michelle to post shorts, but she hates shorts.
I don't really think the shorts work out too well for me. I tried doing some, they just didn't work out for me.
Yeah, well, the thing is with shorts, people scroll those shorts, so they might come across a short of yours and end up on your channel.
That's right.
How do you make the ones that show the nice colored captions I see in some of them? I don't know what software they're using to make those little colored captions you see.
I'm not sure.
Oh, like I did with putting my name up there. Is that what you mean?
I'm thinking about instead is doing something like I see a lot of the sci-fi videos I posted to Bradley, and in the general chat, those stories. I'm thinking about doing something like those kind of stories instead, because I think those might do a little bit better.
Okay. You could use some of them.
Michelle, even if you walk past Rusty and he's sitting there sleeping and stretching and did a little video, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, cat videos tend to do well.
Cat videos, everyone likes a cat. So.
If you could catch him peeing in a shoe, that would go viral.
Right.
It would. I'm telling you.
That would be amazing if you could catch him peeing in a shoe. Put some shoes around, encourage him.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. He's not really interested in that. He's I wonder if it's his son that was doing that.
You could even stage it, Michelle. Put cat litter in the shoes.
Right.
You ever see them cat videos where they're talking but they don't
well, Rambo, you might not realize that the brain does use a lot of caloric energy, right? In fact, your brain is the largest organ in your body that uses the most amount of energy.
So if you're smart, you're skinny. That's the take, folks.
Sometimes.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
But depending on the person, because like with me, I was a kid. I wasn't skinny as a kid either. I was always fat. Fuck. I always was.
You were not this big, Michelle.
No, but
the pictures I've seen, you were not this big.
I weighed for about 15. I weighed about 175 pounds.
Well, did you?
Well,
When did you
you're
start?
nearly 6 foot. That's not that bad, is it?
No, actually, I'm not near. Oh, yeah, I guess you can say 3 inches short of 6 feet, but
When did you start gaining weight?
that was when he started gaining weight. Really, was after 15.
Okay.
Michelle, you should start trying to do like a daily walk, like walk like 10 minutes away and then come back.
I do when I
Start
go
with-
shopping. When I go grocery shopping.
Don't you have like a park near you or something?
I do.
Well, is it helping you walk?
One.
Yeah, I should just not ever make suggestions at this point. I don't know why.
Yeah. We've even got a section in the Discord for suggestions. I don't think she's done any of them.
I was trying to help.
The North American Snow Queen fishing trip. Come on, Michelle.
No, I'm not into fishing now.
Do you know what fishing would be ideal for you? Thinking about
I
it,
used to fish wiring through walls. There we go.
you just sit on the bank of the or on the side of the wherever you're at, and you just put your ass down. It's not even really.
Yeah, but
any
that
trick.
isn't even, that's really no fun for Michelle. That's boring.
Oh, you're out in the.
You want to see
nature.
fun? Try fishing cable suit conduit. No, that's fun.
Hey, Krista has a good point there. We could get a fund going that say every pound is $1. That's the way to sway Michelle's monetary gain.
Even that's not gonna.
Actually, Michelle, I think is starting to is at least holding her own. At least that's.
When you did the dollar for the pound lot thing, I think Dabs actually paid you. Now she's put it back on again. Does she owe you, Dabs?
Body by Snow Queen.
Well, one of the things is that I already agree with Louie and Carmen on this. Is we agree that McDonald's fat food is definitely not good. Notice they call it fat food for a reason, because that's how these corporations make money. Is that they sell fat food. Oh yeah, that definitely is fat food.
Your cash app. Michelle's about to need $50.
Well, that fat food by Snow Queen.
Yeah, Michelle, you set up like one of those. Oh, I'm gonna do this stream in advance things that it'll sit there for a week. The North American Snow Queen fishing trip, and then we'll get you the little neon Fisher Price.
Well, this weekend it looks like me and Niddle's got something else scheduled. So again,
Paul. We'll get you the little magnet fish or duckies that go in, and we'll get you like a kiddie pool or a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh yeah.
And then when everyone shows up,
Put
there's your
water
fishing
in there. Put water in there. Put little fake ducks in there and fish in there, and have her sit there and fish.
I feel like Michelle showing her kitchen creations, doing reviews on that.
Oh, Jesus.
well, that's another reason why you'll never see Michelle showing her cooking skills, because the truth is, she doesn't really cook a lot.
No, you don't cook.
What, a couple of hot dogs in a pot of water? Just
That's-
Dog.
That's a problem, because you're eating so much shit when it's all pre-packed. And on amount of salt and
Processed garbage.
yeah. All that processed food is not good for you.
Well,
Processed.
we found out that Tiffany my daughter has migraine,
Yeah.
and she's not allowed to eat any processed food.
Damn.
Wow.
Goodbye, McDonald's.
What's she
So
doing?
how is she? What's she living on? What's she eating?
We gotta
Processed
get.
food.
We have to get her fresh fruits and vegetables and
Oh, she's gonna lose some weight, Tina. I tell you.
No
on
more
that
sex.
diet.
See you, Rambo.
Later, Rambo.
Adios,
Yeah.
amigos.
Well, speaking of weight loss, Tina, how are you doing with your weight?
Well, I used to weigh 350 pounds, and now I am down to 247.
Nice.
Damn.
That's
How tall are you? Let's start with that.
She's 5'2", same as me.
Yep,
short.
Yeah.
Very
I'm
short.
short. Yes, I am.
So is your E1C dropping too?
Yes.
Brad, your mic's
Oh, it's
gurgling.
fun. Oh, I'm underwater, mate.
I didn't know where Comic Flow is. I saw him a couple days ago.
Last time I saw him, he was taking the garbage out. Haven't seen him since.
He never came back from that
What would he
garbage.
do? He never came back from taking his garbage can out.
Maybe he jumped in it.
I wonder what would happen if the ETs that come. I mean, I really know Michelle really would like to meet them. I know that some people might think is what if they're not friendly.
Well, Michelle, what's the difference between illegal immigrants and aliens? Isn't it the same thing?
Yeah, they are.
Simple. You want to know what the difference is? ET aliens aren't necessarily guaranteed to want to stay here and get free programs.
Ah, but what about if they did?
Space programs.
Yeah, they're just planetary immigrants, Michelle.
Hmm.
Gonna have to take care of them. And there's gonna be even less dentists to find. Okay.
In fact, maybe more likely, ETs, if you're actually a level 1, level 2, or level 3 space society, you probably could help us all on Earth instead.
Dyson sphere.
Well, they said, you know what, let me help you Earthlings out a bit. You know,
We come in peace.
most of them do, but there are some that are malevolent. Yeah, the Anunnaki are malevolent.
Is that how you say that? Malevolent? I thought it was like malevolent.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've been saying it wrong or what. I thought it was malevolent. Am I wrong?
Basically, because the word male, which means bad, malevolent.
Say library. Michelle, say library.
Library. Yeah.
That is not how you say it. It's
There
library.
it is.
Is that Carmen saying that, Michelle?
I say it almost the same way Michelle does. Library and malevolent. I say it malevolent. And library.
Mon ami, mon chéri.
But the thing is that the Anunnaki are here for their own, can make ill-begotten gains, get our gold.
So do you say Benevolent?
Malevolent.
Benevolent?
MALEVOLENT. Malevolent. Malevolent.
Saya.
Which means not for good intentions. Means for bad intentions.
We do away with their
It's
car.
kind of like benevolent. Benevolent's the same way, except it's the opposite, for good intentions. Right.
Hey, I found my glasses.
Where were they, Tina? Under the bed.
Buried by the dog.
See, the teeth were under the bed. The glasses were under the bed.
Ashley was wearing the dentures.
One day when we lose Tina, we're gonna have to look under the bed.
Under the bed for Tina.
Where's Tina? Ashley buried her under the bed.
Just look under the bed.
Just ask Jeffrey.
He'll know where I am.
He'll be like, "Hi, everyone." There'll be like an echo from a cave under the bed. Help!
Yeah, really. I'll be yelling, help!
Oh, thank you,
Okay,
David.
there
I
it is.
actually didn't know if I was crazy or not.
I'll leave it up for you to say. I'm not gonna pick on pronunciation that much. I'm not a grammar place.
Your semantics.
I'd be like that poor schmuck that went in to get cigarettes for Tiger Kitty over there in the UK. I need 10 packs. Oh,
Jeez.
not those kind.
What if the aliens can't reproduce anymore and they just want to come and harvest our semen and eggs?
She'd be all right with that. Anything. She
Yeah.
loves aliens. She
I was
doesn't
The
thinking
great
care. She
aliens
doesn't care
are
about our
said.
security.
The great aliens are said to be trying to harvest human women for that reason because they can't breed anymore.
Just gonna leave me out of it? That's kind of not fair. Just
Yeah.
women only.
How do you know
I'm
that
here
they're
for
leaving
over-
men out of
Yeah.
it? They're probably the men that want to basically make the women the mother. How do we know that they weren't the ones who created the ET race that actually started? They got impregnated Lucy to make their first hominid.
Oh boy.
How do you know that the junk DNA in your DNA isn't from the Greys?
So what, you saying we're an abomination?
I feel like we're an accident.
How do you know Yahweh isn't a gray alien? I mean,
We are an abomination.
I know. You say this first mover and all that. I get that. But I'm saying is let's look at it. We know that Lucy was the first human, which has the beginning of the first junk DNA. So
I'm an octopus.
So who was her mother and who was her father?
Tina, did you say you're an octopus?
Yeah.
Chicken or the egg?
I have no idea.
Maybe the first
I
one
mean,
was
there
a
are
chicken.
jokes about that, but I don't know if the gray aliens are gay or not. I can't say. I don't know.
They probably auto-assimilate.
Michelle, there's gays in everything, and there's gays in like
They call those.
animals. Yeah, we talked about this the other day. There's gay animals.
There could be some hermaphrodite aliens. You don't know.
I think they don't see it that
And
way.
why not? There's
They call those
hermaphrodites even in
galians.
a lot of our animal species on Earth. The gray aliens are artificially manufactured bodies that you designed for space travel. One type recovered from Roswell was genetically modified human fetus. There you go. Artificially manufactured, not with gears and guts, but rather with
I'm not into
fleshy
all
organs.
these. I'm not into all these like theories and shit. I really am not. It's like
I find a lot of stuff.
That's just because of the way I am. I'm not saying people are wrong. It's the same I am with God now. I don't see no proof, and that's just the way my brain works.
The proof is in the pudding.
I'm not saying people that believe in aliens. Well, I'm not saying I don't believe in aliens. There probably is life somewhere else, but do I believe
hermaphrodites? Yeah, they're hermaphrodites, including
I kinda just don't
earthworms.
care. It's not relevant.
Earthworms can
I don't
literally
believe the AI or the Atlas is coming.
no
and all that
disrespect
shit.
to earthworm, but they can literally go fuck themselves because that's exactly what they can do.
Pod things?
Or sometimes two worms will sidle up the other side, so one's head's facing the one's tail, and they basically hook their organs into each other, so they're fucking each other at the same time.
Wormy.
Okay.
Interesting thought for night crawlers, right?
Fish food.
You know, worms can
Well,
mate with
there are
themselves.
some people say there's an alien base on the moon on the dark side. I don't know much about it.
The moon's hollow.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
That's why all the
man.
That's why all the craters in the moon, even though they're like different circumference, they're all the same depth.
But
Right.
you've landed on the moon, haven't you?
Almost
They
like the
banged
reason
in
why
the
they're all
moon,
the
and it
same
rang out for
depth.
3 days.
is
And then
be-
they're saying you didn't land on the moon. You did land on the moon. I don't see why anyone would. Why? But then it doesn't make sense. Why haven't you been back?
They forgot the technology. They forgot.
What do you mean they forgot? How do you forget
That's
technology?
what NASA.
You forget.
That's what NASA says. NASA's official report is that they forgot the technology.
And not only that, but when they tried to hit the moon with objects, they said the moon resonated like a bell.
Yeah, it rings out. Yep.
It's like
What I
your
just said.
spaghetti bowl you bang on, Michelle.
I mean, if it's just a bunch of dust and rock, it wouldn't resonate like a bell.
Well, how do you like knock on the whole moon though? Like, what are you hitting with it?
You
Crash a
hit it with
satellite
another
into it.
object. That we just did that not too long ago to try to kick up water from the moon's surface. We hit it with a big giant asteroid or a missile with one laid trip.
Okay.
As again, when they again demonstrated the resonance of the moon.
So they're firing missiles at the moon now.
Yes.
You just hit it
They
with
are,
a nuke.
and they have been for a while.
Why are we firing?
Would you stop
Why?
singing about
Because
the moon,
originally
man?
the last one that I know of that was actually launched was to try to see if there was any water in the moon underground.
Goodbye, moon man.
I pulled that up on YouTube yesterday and listened to it. It got stuck in my head.
Would you stop singing about fucking moon man? There we go.
Grizz.
So you're right though.
Grizz can
The outer
smack the
moon
moon with
craters
that.
are only at a certain maximum depth. There really is no really super deep ones. And then the regolith itself wouldn't even really support any deeper anyway. They all would have filled in. So
Super trade.
it's just kind of interesting.
Interesting.
Theoretically, yeah, if you eat, because corn is gonna have a lot of fructose in it, and you're gonna end up getting very, very fat really quick. This is high calorie. Once you get through the kernel, that is. If you if you eat the germ of the corn, which is somewhat nutritionally valuable, that's what popcorn is edible. But if you eat a whole kernel corn, it's gonna get your ass is gonna your stomach is gonna have to get through that that
Non-digestible.
outer kernel coating to get to the good shit. And if you don't chew the corn properly, a lot of it's just gonna pass through your system undigested.
Oh, is that why that happens? You're not chewing properly. Is that a sign of an under chewer, Michelle? So any of you out there that is seeing the corn again, you're under chewing.
Choo your foo-foo. It's Sue.
Well, it's true if you
Thank
don't
you, Michelle.
if you got bad teeth or whatever and you're not chewing corn properly using your molars, you're gonna definitely not gonna be it's gonna go right through your system. It's gonna be sucked right down your esophagus into your large or into small intestine from your stomach. The stomach acid will start to begin to break down the other coating. But it's
What
probably
if you don't have no teeth?
Stomach anatomy.
Well, then
gotta
you
get a
might as
pestle
well
and mortar
basically
and
do
smush
what
it
you're
up.
going to do if you do at least have some teeth. You have to basically mash the crap out of it.
Cornmeal.
Yeah,
And eat it like a pate.
Creamed
Oh,
corn.
tuna
is
cornbread.
You think if somebody ate a bunch of corn kernels or whatever before they got incinerated after they died, that it would make popcorn?
I
Might
numb
be too
on it.
soggy.
That would be hilarious.
By the way, popcorn pops exactly at 353 degrees Fahrenheit. So, if you want to
I
heat your
numb 'em.
kernels up to exactly
numb 'em.
350 degrees Fahrenheit in your oven, you probably can make popcorn in your oven.
Yeah, but it
Yum,
would be
yum,
messy
yum,
Butter
as
yum,
hell.
yum,
roll,
yum.
roll.
I go yum yum yum.
To pop it evenly with like oil or butter. Otherwise, it'll be like what? Like it'll pop all weird and gross and burn.
That'd be an interesting experiment you should try. What? Put a little bit of vegetable oil in the in your pot with your popcorns in. Put it in the oven at 353 degrees Fahrenheit and see if it pops. It's gonna use a lot of energy though.
It reminds me of this experiment they did with mold, where like they had mold culture spores, and then they put like the word love, hate, and then in the middle it was just like wordless, and like the hate jar grew like all this nasty black and green weird mold, and then the love jar was just like pure white mold, and then the middle one just kind of did like a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the love jar didn't grow well, huh?
Well, no, it just was pure white. The whole thing turned pure white.
In other words, the spores didn't grow in the compounder they used, the agar. It just okay.
I think they used rice.
Okay. Well, you know, as far as I said, it actually was Mythbusters that tested about the popcorn myth, because they wanted to find out exactly what temperature did popcorn pop at. And it was calculated. It calculates exactly, pops at exactly 353 degrees Fahrenheit for most kernels.
So, like, if the sun explodes while like there's like all these ears of corn out in like the cornfields, but they all pop.
But corn has to be dried kernels first. You can't just pop just fresh kernels out of the cornfield because they'll burn. Because what it is it's exploding from the inside from the moisture in the germ. That's what makes the popcorn pop.
Okay.
The germ. Pop the germ.
Yeah.
Baby corn popcorn.
Oh, Styropyro, I got a job for you with your multi-lasers. Let's pop some popcorn. Grant Imihara did that on Mythbusters. I'd like to see what Styropyro's 500 watt laser would do to pop popcorn. Probably make it explode.
Laser pop popcorn.
I have this 500 watt laser here. Let's pop some popcorn.
Styropyro is pretty cool.
Yeah, I do. I like watching the show. Oh, wait, so you didn't watch any of the stories I sent you yet?
Me? No, I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm lazy.
Well,
I have a laptop that I got for like Christmas or my birthday or something like that, and I still haven't yet to use that.
Yeah.
I like opened it once, downloaded OBS, and then I just never touched it.
Oh, you should. You'll like it more.
I probably should.
Yeah.
And I've got all these programs and stuff too that I bought that I just, haven't done anything with.
Now, you also had a lot going on since last Christmas too.
Oh yeah. Just never get a break, honestly.
I still play my violin every day.
I drove 14 hours yesterday.
Yeah. And I noticed too that...
Later, Putty Cat.
Adios.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, Bradley. And
yeah, see ya. Hi, everyone.
So Putty Cat's gotta go. Okay, I misheard that.
Yeah, we gotta go. Get him out of here.
So anyway, I noticed that we did pretty good yesterday and the day before. The day before yesterday, we did really good. We had like 195 views. Yesterday we had, well, because we ended up really with 2 streams, we actually did okay. Unfortunately, the first stream we had to throw away.
Yeah.
So,
Michelle, that's why I was asking you about how long you've been on YouTube. You got to stop talking about
yeah.
Michelle's a stickler for her numbers.
it.
Yeah, I am. That's because
Nothing even happened.
anything I can quantify. To me, again, it's a numbers game. Brandon, you may not realize that, but for a lot of Virgos, numbers are a big deal to us. We quantify everything.
There's the feds doing radar.
And you look at everything.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, some people are qualitative. Oh, this way stream was better than the other stream. And then some Virgos would say, well, gee, that's nice. What's the number show? Oh, well, remember, I can't measure it. I can't verify it. You know, show me the digits. Show me the numbers. Show me the sales figures. Show me the
money.
Show me the money.
Absolutely.
Show me the money.
I mean, just because you say that this brand of toast is good versus that brand of toast, I'm going to go to you and say, well, gee, show me.
Yeah, but people don't care, Michelle, about your numbers.
Toasters.
Yeah.
Toast.
The average person here doesn't care.
Well, the average person may not care here.
They probably understand, honestly. Like, they probably have no idea what you're talking about. They're like, what the hell are you talking about?
It's Chinese to me. Like, it makes no difference to me. So I kind of just tune out.
That's a good idea, Rambo. Michelle, why don't you stream the first hour, sitting down and having a coffee and your breakfast and chatting to us, and then the second hour you could go out and stream.
No.
Yeah, and harass the people on the road.
Of course you say no.
Nah, yeah, no fishing. We'll never do that.
I used to do the videos at Cummies, so we used to do those.
Yeah, but you can't go there no more.
That's not happening again.
Good old scumbies.
Yeah,
Hammer, you're fired. You're fired.
The chatterbait is still working its evil magic in your life, Michelle.
I'm glad you burned those cards.
Very sad state of affairs.
They have one out the window.
Well, you heard what I read to you from what Mimi sent me from Cumberland Farms, right? So it sounds like they are willing to look into it, and
we'll see, Michelle. We'll see. I mean,
Michelle, why don't you just go up in there? Just go in there. Don't act like anything. Why don't you know what you need to do, Michelle? Get yourself a whole like hijab and burqa and like go in there like a Muslim lady. Just totally in a
that would work. That
or
would
just
work.
Take the ears off and no one will recognize
Michelle,
you.
Yeah. If I sent you what are they called, Brad?
Hijabs or burqas.
A hijab. Would you wear it?
No.
You'd have to take the ears off.
I'm trying to get you in Cumbies.
What about a ski mask, Michelle?
Ski mask over my skull.
This is silly. You wouldn't necessarily have to take the ears off. But
it's a house called Block 9. Ain't no love. Killers from the south.
Sure
if you were to wear a hijab with these ears on, or a full face.
That's a giveaway, Michelle.
You would have to do what you would have to do. What you would have to do.
It's not me.
Are you that elf lady? No, not me. Apparently, she's another person.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got to wear really high socks so they don't identify your knee, too.
Not me.
Well, like I
Just
said,
go as a ghost then. We'll get you a white sheet and cut 2 holes for eye holes in it.
They'll be like, oh,
You'll be like,
back.
"Ooh, I'm the disabled ghost," with your little walker.
Oh shit! I forgot about the walker. No, we can't do it. No, we can't disguise you.
Well, no, if you were a devout, religious person and you had your little,
Yeah, but that walk
which is
is
your
a
eye slits.
giveaway. The
Yeah,
back, punch, everything. It's just a
plausible.
you know,
plausible.
you know what though? What
Like
Michelle
Fossil
originally
Road
wanted to
Walker.
do, I know Michelle still dreams about it. Taking going to a surgeon, take a scalpel, slice her stomach open, scoop out the fat, and then re-stitch it shut.
Scalpel. It's called a tummy
You,
tuck.
you
Think
dream
about
about
that.
having a tummy tuck.
Alrighty.
Take the brain out, leave the heart in.
Michelle, that's all. But what about, I'm not being here rude or anything, what about the rest of you? Wouldn't you look weird with a, like, slimmer waist and then everything else is big?
Massive
Gargantuan.
show.
Not really. Probably Michelle would look more like an hourglass figure.
Can you imagine? She has a
Kind of. Yeah, you kind of look like you have a.
It's the real hourglass figure.
You would look weird.
Jesus.
hourglass. I think you'd be top heavy and you'd.
Or maybe what you should
Bend
do,
over.
Michelle, is get a Brazilian butt lift. You got enough fat there to put in the back end. Oh,
You
jeez.
could have a Brazilian butt lift.
It'd be like
I thought you were talking.
it'd be like chopping a tree down. Like the middle just wouldn't hold the top, and it just fall over.
Michelle Tree Tree.
Him and Neil said I got arrested in a parking lot.
There she goes.
What does that
Move
mean?
out of the way.
I hope Hammer hasn't been arrested in Cumbie's parking lot.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't,
He
has
was-
he?
Ham was going ham in the Scumbies parking lot.
Possible Michelle
kid-
got mad that he didn't do very good and had him taken out also because now she's
Yeah.
got Mimi.
Yeah,
Wet
have him
work.
taken out too.
Mimi's doing a much better job, isn't she?
Well, I guess they didn't kill him, so it's just technically damp work.
I mean, did they ever give you a case number, Hammer? Because they gave Mimi a case number and they got a message from the customer support saying that they definitely are speaking to the manager right now.
What's your
Shit
case
going
number,
on.
Hammer? What's the case number?
Yeah.
Yeah, spit
where's
it
the
out.
case, Hammer?
Where's this case number?
Cough it up.
That's why we asked him if he ever got a case number. Because she got a case number.
Shit going ham in the Scumbies parking lot.
Now the truth comes out, Michelle. Now the truth comes out. Has
Now we
he
got arrested.
really been talking to
I
companies?
got arrested at the Lost River, New Hampshire.
The Scumbies
Dang.
ruse.
Ebony, good
What a big
morning to
ruse.
you.
Good morning,
to
Ebony.
you.
Hey!
Very
Hi, Ebony.
low.
And Ivory.
I will have to send Ebony a link to the panel if she wants to come
Yeah.
up. I don't think she has it.
She doesn't have it. It's a day old or something.
She don't have the new one.
I don't think she had the old one either. I couldn't think of it.
Just doesn't matter. Just send her this one.
That's my homegirl.
Yeah, you can send it to her in Discord. Do you know where the name on Discord is? Because I don't know what it is. I'll send it to email.
What do I? You're probably mates with her, aren't you?
Ebony speaks my language.
Maybe I am. I don't know if I am or not.
You know what the funk I'm talking about.
Oh, Hammer says they gave him the case number, but he forgot it.
Yeah.
He forgot the case number.
What did they
Mm.
send it to him with? Yeah, they sent it to him with a carrier pigeon. He lost it when he was doing his paper shredding for his office work.
He shredded the pigeon too.
He ate
I
them
just sent
bones
it
and all.
I just sent it to Ebony. Now she has it. I just sent it to you by email. Ebony, if you want to come up.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they probably did tell you that they're going to call you back, but they didn't even give you a case number to escalate the case. Let me read to you what Mimi sent to me that they sent to her.
Tina,
She
you still got those
said.
filters?
She said, "Thank you for taking the time to share Michele Marie Dalene's information with us in such detail. We truly appreciate your advocacy on your behalf and understand how important this matter is for her well-being and daily routine. Please be sure that we have successfully raised this concern with the district manager for thorough review. We're taking such matters very seriously, especially when they involve customers with disabilities and accessibility challenges. We are committed to ensuring fair and respectable treatment for all of our customers and will work towards a thoughtful resolution. Someone from our management team may reach out if further information is required. Thank you again for
Michelle.
bringing this to our information. We appreciate your patience as we carefully review the situation." So she also has a case number. It's not listed on this one.
Michelle, you were too far away. You were too far away from the mic. We didn't hear any of that.
Hi, my beautiful people. Beautiful
I'm
What's up,
sorry,
girl?
guys. I know.
That's my girl,
Hey,
Ebony. What's up? What's up? Good to see and hear from you.
Yeah, where you been?
Yes, I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
That's my
Told you, I
girl.
be busy. I be busy.
She be where she be.
I be where I be because I be busy.
Yeah, she just be where she be. They still want to know
trying to
about
get
it.
trying to get life and older. Trying to get life and older.
That's what's up.
I have my moments. But
Yeah.
I was missing y'all, so I was like, let me tune in.
How you doing, Ebony?
What up, homie? Huh?
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you, Shell?
I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear, love. That's good to hear, baby girl.
Yeah,
Friend left.
Hey, best friend.
Hi, Tiger.
Hey, darling. How are you?
Hey, best friend. Yeah, I see a motherfucking bad boy.
Hi, best friend. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You working your shit?
No.
Okay.
He finished his chores.
Why did I just raise my hand?
Raise them hands up. What's up now? You put your hands up. You put your hands up. Put your hands up.
I was hilarious the other day. Yashir were we in Discord or was he on live? And then they're over the PA system. Yashir, will you please come to the front desk?
Okay, but already. Okay,
Yo, that
Rhea,
is
but
so
thank you for being
embarrassing
on the show
when they
this
do that.
morning.
Oh my god. Be like, turn that mess off. Y'all
Like
screaming
you
for.
He's supposed to be out there collecting carts and he's sitting talking in the Discord.
So, Ebony, who's moving into? So, who's
Mr.
moving
Smith?
into Ray's old apartment? Because I know he already moved out. Didn't I think they were pretty much all set? Someone was already supposed to move right in now, right after Ray left.
Yeah, my friend came yesterday with a deposit. He was gonna put a deposit down.
Okay.
Jackass said that somebody already came and put a deposit down. So
oh my god,
I'm about to move over there. He don't waste no time. Ray just moved out and he already about to move somebody.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jimmy the profligate.
So your friend was looking to rent and somebody else already beat him to it.
Somebody already came and my friend came with the money. But somebody already had beat him to the punch. I guess somebody put a down payment already.
Come to the front desk.
Mr. Smith?
Yeah, sure. Come to the front desk, please. Come to the front desk.
Yes, see a motherfucking
Jimmy
dead
doesn't
boy.
keep vacancies very long. I can tell you because Jimmy, like, unless it's commercial storefront rental, that's when he basically doesn't get a lot of people considering.
When do he come banging at your door, Michelle?
Profligate slumlord Jimmy.
Yeah, slumlord freaking Jimmy. Got a nerve to be
Slumlord
banging at. Got a nerve to be banging at people.
Remember the other day? He wanted her to. What did he want you to do, Michelle?
He wanted me to work at his wiring on his trailer hitch.
Oh, that's real cute.
Yeah, and what he
but
gonna
I
pay
told
you?
him straight out. I said, Jimmy, I really can't do that anymore physically because my knees. I can't really get underneath the trailer to do that anymore.
Gonna take off my rent? Hell, what he thought?
Yeah, what you doing, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It would be different if he said, "Hey, Michelle,
You bang on your door, you bang his head.
For you if you could get this working."
Yeah, he called me up on Saturday when I was in New Jersey with Noodles, and I said to him, I can't do it. And he called me on Sunday afternoon, and I said I still physically can't do it because of my knees, which is true.
Good. You stop.
Then he's gonna go and act you. He's gonna go at you again with his pervert ass.
You can't do it, Michelle. Remember, you can't do it. Disability.
Yeah, because I can't easily get off the dirt.
You can't get back up.
Yeah, he come banging at the door the first of the fucking month. Like, you piece of shit. You don't come banging like that when somebody needs something fixed in the apartment. Talk about, oh my God, you guys are always breaking things. First of all, you're taking used shit from other apartments, coming and put them in our apartments.
Yeah, that's wild.
Happen. What do you think is gonna happen? Because it's been people, a person after person after person after person.
Yeah.
Instead of him going to buy a fucking refrigerator.
Which sometimes I wonder if Jimmy's consider renting some of these apartments as furnished. He gets a lot of free shit when people move out.
Yeah, he do. He do.
Because people can't move their stuff, so they just leave it behind.
Fucking Ray had a bunch of shit. Oh my God, he had a bunch of. What a hoarder.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know Jimmy had a time.
Profligate. He's a straight profligate.
Jimmy's a pack rat. Ray was a pack rat. Both are Aries, by the way. Probably why they beast the butt head all the time.
Literally, like, y'all gotta see our backyard. These are. Wait a minute, I'm gonna show y'all this backyard. These are all of his cars.
Hey, I could use this one day.
Come on, Jimmy.
Hold on. How do I turn my camera around? How do I turn it around?
Hey!
I wasn't trying to show myself. Anyway, this is the yard.
Don't worry about the cummies thing right now. Hammer nails.
You see the yard? This is.
Yeah, don't even worry about it again. Hammer.
Y'all see it?
Hammer.
These are all his cars. Y'all see it?
What's it, a junkyard?
These are all his cars.
Maybe I can camera. What I could do is let me ask Mimi if she can give me the case number, and you can use the case number to talk to customer support.
Yeah.
And not a one of them runs.
How about you record yourself doing it as well, so we've got some proof that you're actually doing anything, Hammer, instead of sitting on your back.
In the perverted pudding.
Let me see if Mimi can get me the case number, and then I can give you.
Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Mimi, for all you have done. Thanks for all the help, Mimi, and thank you for getting us a case number, Mimi.
Mimi's the best.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Hammer, not so much. We still love you, Hammer. You pervert. And what about this? What was this event that he was supposed to be getting together, huh?
His birthday. He put 11 songs together. That's all he did. 11. Gave them to Michelle.
Well, I kind of figured that was going to happen, so I put some more music together for the playlist.
That was his idea of a party.
Woo!
Yeah. I mean, what it made me sad and pointed out is that woman there, Kelly, was extremely rude.
Kelly,
and she pointed out she said to Kelly, she said, you're discriminating against a disabled person, right? And Kelly kind of shut up real quick.
Oh,
right. A disabled.
Because I am disabled.
Aphrodite. Even worse.
yeah.
That,
Intersex. A disabled intersex person, you creep. How dare you,
Legally
Kelly
blind,
Swelly?
partially deaf, and mobility issues.
Kelly's got swelly belly.
Autistic. Yeah.
Asperger's.
One-legged.
Multiple handicapped person.
Snaggletooth. Bald head. I'm kidding, Michelle. You're not snaggletooth or bald head.
So I'll see if Mimi's got a case number for you that you could actually use to also support the case as well. Yeah.
Bald head, scallywag.
Ain't got no hair in the back. Weave the shell down, bitch. You look like a clown.
Oh my god.
So, Brandon, are you wanting to play tonight on? I know he's not on the panel right now, but Brandon, are you going to play Turtle Wild tonight or not? Because I want to
He's
know.
out of here.
I know he's not on the panel. I know that.
He might be working. I don't know. You have to. Why don't you just send him a message, Michelle?
I will. I will send
You
a
don't
message
have
to
your WoW group anymore.
Kelly, bark, bark, chicken,
Shut
chicken,
down.
bark, bark.
Boy, please, whatever. Boy, Skelly.
Wag. She got jail and weed. Jail and weed. Mr. From the hood, that's down with me.
Per week. And they think everybody all black girls wear weave. I literally do not wear weave or wigs.
So anyway, Hammer, I will definitely
That's
ask
my
Mimi
girl.
if she can give you the case number, and then
I don't have to.
and then that
I
way.
tried a big one.
My girl, Ebony, all natural.
Sketchy.
I'm a natural. Only thing I
No,
have to
hang on, we might have a pony bomber here.
Because
don't know
you
what
and
we're
Chris
talking about.
Bliss can, Chris Bliss can actually definitely prove as a witness, as can you, as far as my personality.
I believe this
My
is a
man,
porn
Chris.
bomber. Take the screen down, Michelle. Take the screen down. I think it's a porn bomber.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did somebody answer it already?
Just take the fucking